Hey guys, Michael here with another episode of Star Wars News and Views, and today I'm just going to be reporting on a rumor that was recently reported on Reddit, which MakingStarWars.fr has sort of picked up and reported, which is giving it a lot of legitimacy in many people's eyes, regarding a leak of concept art for a planet from previous films which will be returning for Episode 9. And this report comes from a user named BothanSpy2, and he's saying that he's seen pre-production art that looks like it's Naboo. His report is that, yeah, this is totally 100% Naboo. And there had been a previous rumor that maybe we'd see Princess Leia's funeral on Naboo. That doesn't make sense to me because I have a feeling Episode 9 will be set long after Episode 8. So that's most likely BS. So yeah, this rumor probably is also most likely BS. You have to remember though, this is just a Reddit post, so take it with a grain of salt. These are a dime a dozen, and the only reason this is being discussed in this video is because MakingStarWars.fr has posted on it, and a lot of people are saying that gives it a lot of credence, even though they don't really claim to have verified it. They're just saying this is significant, and I totally disagree with that. But maybe there is still some veracity to this. So MakingStarWars.net has been responsible for many legitimate leaks over the years. But this is not MakingStarWars.net. This is MakingStarWars.fr, which is sort of they want people to think that they're the French extension of that website, and they are, but they're not. The person who ran, or still runs, I guess, MakingStarWars.net, the American one, Jason Ward, has said in the past that there's no affiliation with MakingStarWars.fr. But people who have written for the site have said, no, we do have a connection. We talked to the editor-in-chief of MakingStarWars.net, and that we are in communication with each other. So they're like maybe now loosely affiliated with each other, but MakingStarWars.fr doesn't really have exclusive leaks of their own that have been proven to be true. They mostly just report on what MakingStarWars.net reports on, or they just source like the Reddit threads for Star Wars leaks. And they've even reported on Mike Zero's stuff. But the person who made the leak, BothanSpy2, BothanSpy was someone who had leaked legitimate Star Wars leaks in years past. But this is not the same person, and the person who made the leak has gone on and said, yeah, I'm not the original guy. I just chose the name in sort of in tribute to that, and that's why it's BothanSpy2. So it's someone with absolutely no credibility being reported on a site, being verified on a site with itself no credibility. I'm not saying they lack credibility, but they haven't been proven to be a credible source. Mike Zero, credibility gone. There's a reason we don't here even touch upon this stuff. Because it's all BS. I'm in my 30s. I remember the 1990s where there was a guy named Super Shadow who would just make up stuff, and teenagers on the internet believed it, and the internet was young and naive back then. And even after the prequels, Episode 2 came out and he was revealed, or Episode 1 came out even, and he was revealed to be a fraud, some people still bought into it. So these people have been around for a long time, where someone could just make that up, and it could turn out to be true just by coincidence because it's a very obvious route to go. So there's no reason to believe this. It could turn out to be true, but take this with as much grain of salt as any of these other leaks. Please keep in mind, this is just a Reddit user, nothing more. Any 14-year-old that's bored for an hour can cause this trouble. But because MakingStarWars.fr is reporting on it, that's really the only thing that makes this one different. But I don't know. Anyway, I don't believe this just based on the criteria we have. It could turn out to be true by coincidence, or this person may be legit. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think of this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next episode.